Hey guys, the D part of J&D is here. The J's behind the camera. The D's going to do the forging today. And what we're going to do is, this year my wife wanted some hooks made to sit on the mantle and then hold the stockings over the fireplace. And so instead of buying something, I had a few extra railroad spikes, so I just made 5 for her. And I thought I'd make one of these today for you. You can see we've got a piece of leather down here so it doesn't muck up the mantle itself. And then we hung pretty heavy stockings on here, and you'll get to see that in a minute. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this railroad spike right here and get started. So be back when the forge is hot. To smooth out this back end before I start working on the front end there. Just give it a little bit of character there. Okay, I'm going to start by fixing a small taper out here, just so I'll kind of know how far I want to go with this thing. Breaking my thumb, I'm still having a little trouble holding on to this. Oh, no. I'm going ahead and offset the tip and the shoulder on this thing so I can isolate. Okay, now we'll just thin that out and we'll be done. get it hot again. Okay, well, stupid me. I put the curlicue on the wrong side. I gotta redo that. Okay, before I make this hook, I'm gonna go on ahead and just kind of knock the edges off just a little bit. It helps with keeping from snagging the material of the stocking and stuff like that. Now let me just get this hot again and we'll make the computer off so I can hammer on it and not deform. That is about all there is to it. I just stick it right here in the vise real quick. Just make sure we got that. Yeah. Okay, so there it is. I think I'm going to open up that hook just a little bit. It's a little closed. Too open now. Yeah, that'll be good enough. It's pretty good. Yeah. Now I'm gonna do just a little bit of brushing on this thing. Get a little bit of the scale off. I haven't paid too much attention to the scale on these because I guess I'm lazy. And I don't have a decent brush right now. We got to get a better brush. Need one of those. We need a, well, I've got one, but it's in kind of rough shape. And I need a new one.
Stitch your fingernails because the wire's twisted up on the side.
Absolutely. And that makes it hurt. Okay, so now we'll take some beeswax, and I wonder what the temperature of this is. I bet it's still too hot.
It's smoking, but it isn't.
Yeah, it might not be too hot.
Some of it's still bubbling.
Yeah. Okay, so this just puts that kind of seasoned coating on it, turns it black, helps protect it from rusting, and plus it kind of looks cool, I think. Okay, now let me switch positions here. Get this back end. And now, as soon as it cools, we'll put a piece of leather on it, and we will take you upstairs and show you how everything else looks. Now, one thing while we're letting this thing cool, let me just go on ahead and show this. So you can see the ones that I made, the hook has been turned 90 degrees from the way this hook was made. Okay, and the reason why is because it's the way that our stockings were made. The little loop that that you can hook was fixed so that in order to see the stocking, I had to turn this 90 degrees. you wouldn't always have to do that. So I'm just leaving this one straight, just as an example of how you could have one straight. I'll show you what I mean when we get upstairs. We'll put a stocking on both of these and you can see the difference. Okay, we'll be back with you in just a few minutes. Okay, so this is cooled off now, and we're here in our leather room, and I'm using this contact cement. The way this works is you just put a layer on both surfaces that you want to glue together, and the instructions say let it sit for about 7 minutes. And so it has been 7 minutes, and I didn't show you me painting this. I'll just stick this on here like this, and we need to, I'm not sure I can do this with one hand, John. And then just, now the next thing we could do is we could stain it down, but I want to go on ahead and show you how this is working, so I'm not going to stain this one, although just any kind of stain will work. We use this Phoebing's leather dye. Typically is what we use to stain our leather.
Gel.
And there's other things to use as well. So we're going to take you upstairs and show you how this integrates into the house. Okay, be back with you in a second. Okay, so here are the stockings that we had for this year. Why don't you focus in right here, and let's see this one. Okay, so you see the way this is made. Notice the difference between the two hooks. Now, the way that this stocking is made, it hangs such that if we put it like this, now back up. You see how it hangs weird? Now that you may like that, and that's fine. But my wife wanted the stockings to be all to be seen from the front, so that's why we twisted the hook 90 degrees.
And it just depends on how this right here is made. If it's made side by side or
Right.
front and
Yeah,
back.
it depends on how the little loop is made, and so so it looks like as these stockings go bad, I may have to make 5 of these so that she can have forward-facing ones and side-facing ones, depending on the situation.
Okay.
So that's it. Thank you guys for watching our video. We always appreciate it. And I think John has already handled the business of, pushing like buttons and subscribing and all that kind of stuff. So I won't mention all that. Yep, there he is. So he's looking at doing just as something coming up. There is he has an old traffic lantern. And we'll talk more about its provenance and stuff whenever we get to it. But I think that's going to be his next project that he's going to work on. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. See ya.